Hey guys, Drifter here. Today I've got a trailer breakdown video for you of the new Rave in the Redwoods trailer that Infinity Ward just dropped on us. I know I haven't done much Infinite Warfare multiplayer this year, but I have been a big fan of the zombies. The zombies mode has been good, clean, goofy fun for me, and I'm a fan of old school horror movies. Mostly 80s, but I do some 90s too, so there's a lot of hidden Easter eggs in the trailer that you may have missed, and just a lot of hidden stuff in general. I know that almost every COD YouTube channel, especially COD Zombies, is going to be doing breakdown trailers today, so I'm going to try to do mine hard, fast, and just show you the good stuff. Right off the bat, Infinity Ward included about half of the map for this in the trailer in just a brief frame, so I just freeze framed it. You can see about half of the Rave in the Redwoods map. It's Bear Lake Summer Camp. Of note, you can see that there is a Thunderbird Amphitheater, Adventure Course, and in the bottom right, if you look carefully, it says Turtle Island. That's probably a secret or kind of like last place you unlock. That's probably where the good stuff is. As you probably saw from the trailer, they added several new melee weapons. It's no longer just the axe for zombies. We have a baseball bat with nails in it, a machete, and a golf club. The machete is pretty obviously a reference to Jason Voorhees, because pretty much the whole map looks like Camp Crystal Lake from the Friday the 13th series, and if the gameplay trailer is any indication, the weapons are pick-up and not character-specific. But speaking of Camp Crystal Lake, it seems like the map is designed to be somewhere between Camp Crystal Lake from the Friday the 13th series and something kind of like Burning Man, which is a big rave or party that people go to every year. And if you take a closer look of the Wicker statue, it kind of resembles the one from the Wicker Man, if not a little bit creepier. Definitely, if you're going to watch the Wicker Man, watch the old version, not the new one. Right before all the characters do drugs in the trailer, you will see a sign for the Adventure Course. My personal best guess is that the Adventure Course is the minigame area, kind of like the arcade or roller coaster in Zombies in Spaceland. My last location-based thing today is that the characters here appear to be underground, maybe near the entrance of a mine shaft, and they have this weird door on the right-hand side with an eye on it. It's definitely not the standard cabin in the woods area. This is probably like a secret or bonus area. I don't think that the wood chipper the zombies run by is just for funsies. It very clearly looks like it could suck them in and chop them up, just like Fargo, which was a very popular 90s movie, and it's just featured too prominently in the trailer. The trailer includes 3 boss zombies and a cameo character. The first one you're going to see is, I'm going to refer to as Swamp Thing, I guess. He's kind of a hairier creature, but at the end of the day, I'm feeling some serious 1990s Swamp Thing vibe from this guy. It's actually surprisingly difficult to find a high-quality Swamp Thing image. The next character you see is very interesting because he comes in first person, which means by all indications you're going to get to be able to play as this boss or bad guy. I'm not sure in what capacity or if it's like a power-up or an Easter egg, but I do believe that you're going to get to play as the Chainsaw Man. Getting a closer look at him, you can see he even painted his overalls and his body, and he looks very similar to the poster from the Purge election year, pulling a very similar art style on that one. The final boss at the very end is very similar to the Brute, and he has a giant razor blade in his back that rotates. Very brief tease, but kind of creepy. They show a segment of you as a DJ playing music for the zombies. I don't think that this is just for the trailer. It's probably a lot like the disco ball area in Zombies in Spaceland. Moving along, if you look carefully, you'll notice a computer is well lit on and the screen is working in one of the melee weapon scenes. Based on how it sits and how the Easter eggs worked in Zombies in Spaceland, I would strongly bet that the computer is part of an Easter egg. They did add what appears to be a Black Ops 2 explosive crossbow, or maybe a Black Ops 3 like rare bow and arrow. Looks pretty cool. It's got all the crazy rave paint on it, and it seems to summon lightning bolts to kill zombies. And finally today, the bonus character, or maybe DJ for this map, is no longer the Hasselhoff, but Kevin Smith as himself, as far as I can tell. He just kind of comes in and plays himself as he is on his podcast. He is a prolific director who you probably best know as Bob from Jay and Silent Bob, directed Clerks, Clerks 2, and recently he's been getting into horror movies. His first one was Red State, then he moved on to Tusk, and he's been doing Yoga Hosers as well, which is a very strange movie. He even kind of got into the weird anthology thing that horror movie directors do with holidays. He directed one of the segments, so this is probably right up his alley as being a character in a sort of horror experience. Guys, that is all for my brief trailer breakdown. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something useful, and if you did, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. Drifter out. And as a bonus here at the end of the video, I was actually gifted a vinyl copy of the Zombies in Spaceland soundtrack, courtesy of Activision Publishing and Infinity Ward. They sent me this nice little letter with it as well. But you can see it's a very well-designed vinyl, even has like a fake price tag on it. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. It's like part of the publishing. It's even got the Infinity Ward logo. Got art on the inside of all the Zombies characters, which is pretty fun for me because I really did enjoy Zombies in Spaceland. Tracks and art on the back, and if I can do this one-handed while I work the camera, if I can pull out the vinyl itself, come on. The vinyl itself has a little bit of decoration on it. So that is a very, very cool keepsake. Alien theme, nice, I didn't even see that part. That is a very cool keepsake. Thanks, guys.